K.V. Sumesh. Guest of honor, Saraswati teacher, Councillor Kannur Corporation. P. Sudhakaran sir, President Tunjatacharya Education and Charitable Trust. Divagaran sir, Manager of the school. Gopalakrishnan sir, Chief Patron. PTA President, Sunny sir, Principal ma'am. I kindly request all to be seated on the stage. This is a symbolic moment that signifies the dispelling of darkness and igniting thought of enlightenment. May the divine power bless us all. Now I request Honorable Chief Guest, Sri K.V. Sumesh sir, Guest of honor, Saraswati teacher, Councillor Kannur Corporation, Sudhakaran sir, President of the Trust, Divagaran sir, and PTA President to please kindle the lamp.
To begin this auspicious event, the talented school choir comes with an amazing welcome song. So let's all rise up for the prayer.
My
Now, for the welcome speech, I would like to invite our school leader, Iona KV of 12th Standard, to the stage.
Good evening to all. It's with immense pride and joy that I stand before you today to extend a warm and a heartfelt welcome to this grand occasion of our school's 31st Annual Day celebration. This day makes a significant milestone in the history of our beloved institution, and as a student who has spent many cherished years here, I feel privileged to be a part of this incredible journey. On behalf of the entire school community, it's my honor to welcome our esteemed dignitaries. First and foremost, I extend a very warm welcome to our chief guest of the day, Sri KV Sumesh MLA. Sir, your dedication to public service and your inspiring leadership in shaping our society are truly commendable. Next, to our visionary president of our trust, Sri P. Sudhakaran. Sir, your support and guidance have been instrumental in making our school a center of excellence. It's an honor to welcome you on this special day. Next, it's my pleasure to welcome our guest of honor, Srimati Sarasa teacher. Ma'am, it's a privilege to have you grace this occasion. Next, I would like to welcome Sri Divakaran, manager of our school. It's an honor to welcome you on this special day. I would also like to welcome our chief patron, Sri Gopalakrishnan sir. It's an honor to welcome you on this special day. A very warm welcome to our PTA president, Sri Sanish. Sir, your active involvement in every endeavor of our institution is deeply appreciated. And of course, I extend a heartfelt welcome to our principal, Biji ma'am. Who has been a source of constant inspiration, discipline, and encouragement for each one of us. Ma'am, your leadership continues to guide us to achieve greater heights. Furthermore, I would like to extend my heartfelt welcome to the dignitaries seated off the dais, respected members of the management committee, and other distinguished invitees who have joined us today. As students, we feel immense pride in being a part of this institution, which has not only nurtured our academic pursuits but also instilled values, skills, and a sense of purpose that will stay with us for a lifetime. As we step into this evening of festivities, performances, and reflections, let's remember that each moment is a testament to the hard work and dedication of every member of the school community. Once again, a very warm welcome to each one of you. Thank you.
Thank you, Iona.
Next, I would like to invite Divakaran sir, manager of the school, also a leading industrialist, a very common face to all, who has been a supporting figure in all our endeavors. You hardly need any introduction, sir. We are proud of your presence, sir, and invite you for the presidential address.
Respected Sri KV Sumesh, MLA, Chief Guest of the event, Honorable Srimati Sarsa Teacher, Guest of Honor, Sri P. Sudhakar, President, Tunjata Acharya Trust, Sri Minesh, General Secretary, Tunjata Acharya Trust, P.K. Gopalakrishnan, Chief Patron, Tunjata Acharya Trust, distinguished directors of the Trust, Principal, PTA President and PTA Office Bearers, staff, students and valued guests. I am happy to welcome you to Avishkar, our annual day. For the uninitiated, I would like to brief you on how this institution runs. Tunjat Acharya Vidyalayam is actually an initiative of Tunjat Acharya Charitable and Educational Trust. Tunjat Acharya Educational and Charitable Trust began in the year 1987. Few philanthropists of Kannur thought they had to give back something to the society as they were very successful in their own field. As their plan, they initiated this Tunjat Acharya Education and Charitable Trust. The founder patrons were, obviously most of us know, Gemini Shankaretan, the Doyen of Indian Circus, Jayashree Vasuatan, Giralakshmi Vijayatan, P.K. Gopalakrishnan. Then we had Dr. P. Sudhakaran, Mr. Narayanatan from Kannur Motors. Then we had Valsaraj. So it was, and notable others actually. But what they smartly did was, they made this into a trust, a charitable trust. Now, how does a charitable trust function? In a charitable trust, whatever you give becomes a donation. So this institution is a donation of 157 directors. So whatever physical structure you see here, the ground you see here, everything is not anybody's, it's a trust property, not even property for that matter. According to the Income Tax Act, if you are a charitable trust, we cannot take back any income from whatever occurs here. This has to go back to the schools. So this basically is an act of goodwill and charity on behalf of Tunjat Acharya Educational and Charitable Trust. So this is basically act of, it's a one-way street where our money, which is an income, becomes a donation. Courtesy, we are giving it to a charitable trust. Now, charitable trust is something which is audited every year by the income tax, and we have to follow the rules and regulations of the income tax. Otherwise, we'll have to pay a huge penalty. So, this is not an income-generating institution. This is a charitable institution. Second, I would like to tell you about the development of the school. Few years back, we did not have a proper playground. 2 years back, we constructed a proper playground with a campus. Then last year, our initiative was to have smart classrooms. Now we have smart classrooms in every class. One more project is still pending. We plan to have a very good play area for the smaller kids, LKG, UKG, first and second standard. We have actually asked as a designer to go through this. We're coming out with a proper plan for that. Maybe if finance permitting, next academic year, the LKG, UKG, first and second standard kids will have a beautiful playground here. Now, we have many schools in Kannur. You all must be thinking, why should my students study in Tunjat Acharya when there are other competitive schools all around? I'll give you a specific few reasons, the advantage of your students studying here. The teacher-student ratio. It's roughly around 7 to 8 students per teacher. In any other school you go in Kannur, the student-teacher ratio is around 20-25. The personal attention which you will get in this school, you can never ever dream of getting in any other school. And even an average student or less than average student is given the same importance as the most brilliant, because that is the ratio of student to teacher. So, I'll give you a small example. If you're an average student, you have issues in maths. In a larger school, you cannot address that particular issue because too many students the teacher has to handle. In our school, every specific issues, every specific subject, anything will be directly addressed by the teachers, because easily addressed by the teachers, because student to parents, teachers to student ratio is very less. So that's a big advantage. And even a confidence level goes up when a student is identified in a class, given proper importance, and all his doubts are cleared. If you go to a very huge large school, he'll get submerged in the larger entity. He'll never have an identity of his own. In our school, one thing we'll guarantee is a complete personality development, because we will ensure that he is given all the importance he deserves. Then one more thing, or the last thing I'd like to address is for the parents. We have an issue now. The parents are more proactive than the students when issues turn up. So we have parents, present parents have one big issue is they have forgotten to say no to the student, to their kids. The problem, if any issue, anything, they are easy and willing to pander to the whims and fancies of the students. This is a wrong example. In the long run, this student will have problem because the world is not what an house or your parentage is. So when he finds a lot of failure outside, when people start saying no to him, he cannot handle the pressure. So my sincere advice to a student is like what your parents did. If you ask for 50 things, 49 things was no with our parents. But in the present generation, it's the other way around. A student is the lord of his house. It's like his command becomes a diktat. Parents completely follow that. Please start saying no to unnecessary things to your students, to your pupils or your children. Because tomorrow, if you keep pandering to all his needs, tomorrow you will make him a spoiled child who cannot really go through this world in a practical manner. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Next, I would like to invite Mrs. Biji OK, our beloved principal ma'am, who is a driving force who manage, coordinate, guide and supervise the various activities of the school. With great pleasure, I invite our principal ma'am to present the annual report. So, here's a reflection of our achievement during the academic year 2024-25.
Esteemed chief guest of today's function, Sri K.V. Sumesh, MLA. Our guest of honor, Srimati Sarasa teacher, Sri P.K. Gopalakrishnan sir, chief patron, Tunjata Acharya Educational and Charitable Trust, Sri P. Sudhakaran sir, president, Tunjata Acharya Educational and Charitable Trust, Sri K.V. Divakaran sir, manager of our school, PTA president, Mr. Sajeesh K.P., members of the managing committee, and other distinguished guests, parents, teachers, and dear students. Namaste and very good evening to one and all gathered here. As we reach closer to the end of this academic year and our school is celebrating its 31st year of meritorious excellence and achievements in education, it's with immense pride and privilege I present the annual report for the academic year 2024-25. This report is not just a summary of achievements, but a testament to the unwavering commitment of every member of this institution towards nurturing excellence in education, character, and community service. Our school stands as a beacon of academic brilliance and holistic development, driven by the mission to foster lifelong learners, compassionate individuals, and global citizens. This year, we have strived to align our goals with the National Education Policy NEP 2020, emphasizing innovation, inclusion, and experiential learning. Academic achievements reflect a demonstrated ability to perform to the best of one's potential by developing intellectual abilities and skills with diligence and perseverance. We are happy to share the details of the commendable performances of our students in the secondary school examination and senior school certificate examination. Zayan Muhammad of 12th Science secured 92% in the SSCE. He is the topper in physics, chemistry and biology. Siona MP of class 10 secured an impressive 89% in the SSE. 85% of our students secured distinction and 15% with first class. The new academic year began on 5th June, marked by a special assembly that coincided with World Environment Day, emphasizing the importance of environmental stewardship. On 20th June, our Vidyalaya conducted elections for the school leader, assistant school leader, sports leader, and assistant sports leader, fostering democratic values, leadership skills among them. 21st June, a unique blend of yoga and music. On 21st June, our Vidyalaya witnessed a vibrant combination of International Yoga Day and World Music Day celebrations. A special assembly featured demonstrations of various yogasanas, promoting both physical and mental well-being. The serene practice of yoga was beautifully complemented by the harmonious melodies of music, emphasizing the unity of mind, body, and soul. 22nd June, Literary Club Inauguration and Reading Day. On 22nd June, the Literary Club was officially inaugurated, coinciding with the enthusiastic celebration of Reading Day. The event was honored by the presence of Mr. N.V. Pramod, sub-editor Mathrubhumi, and a renowned literary figure. His inspiring words motivated the students to embrace the joy and transformative power of reading. Shiksha Saptah, a week of holistic education. In alignment with the ideals of the National Education Policy NEP 2020, our Vidyalaya celebrated Shiksha Saptah with a series of impactful initiatives aimed at fostering holistic and multidisciplinary education. The week-long program focused on nurturing critical thinking, creativity, and skill-based learning among students. Every activity was thoughtfully designed to align with NEP's vision of creating future-ready learners, emphasizing innovation, collaboration, and skill development. Various competitions like the Reading Challenge, Aryabhatta Ganit Challenge, and Budding Authors at different levels organized by CBSE were conducted over a period of time. The children participated enthusiastically, showcasing their talents. CBSE initiatives like Swachhata Hi Seva, National Unity Day, and Constitution Day were observed in true spirit with reports and photographs uploaded as per guidelines. Our Vidyalaya also hosted the Malayalam Manorama Read and Win competition organized by Santa Monica. Hemant Rajgopal of class 12th Commerce secured the first prize, and Sri Karthik of 12th Commerce secured the second prize. The cultural festival was inaugurated on 13th August by renowned cine artist Shivadasan Matanur. The event served as a vibrant platform for students to showcase their creativity and talent. The investiture ceremony was held on 8th August, an occasion that celebrated the formal induction of the newly elected school council. The school council for the academic year included school leader Iona KV, class 12 science, assistant school leader Fatima Rukia Shanavas, class 10th, sports captain Rohit Nitish, class 12th commerce, assistant sports captain Abhay Krishna, class 10th, wellness ambassador Aishwarya K, class 12th science, discipline leader Aradhya Manjunath, class 12th science. The following house leaders for the school's 4 houses were introduced and ceremonially presented with badges to signify their roles and responsibilities. Basant House Master Mrs. Monisha Mohanan, Basant House Leader Nandana Vivi, class 11th Science, Assistant House Leader Adya Suraj, class 9th, Grishma House Master Ms. Sweta Unikrishnan, Grishma House Leader Avantika, class 11th Science, Assistant House Leader Krishna Priya, class 9th, Sharath House Master Mrs. Leeja K, Sharath House Leader Helena, class 11th Science, Assistant House Leader Adya K, class 9th, Shishar House Master Mrs. Nithila B, Shishar House Leader Amana Jinnah, class 11th, Assistant House Leader Abhishma K, class 9th. In addition to the council members, class leaders and assistant class leaders from all grades were honored with badges, symbolizing their roles in maintaining discipline, fostering teamwork, and ensuring smooth functioning of their respective classes. A good number of students from our Vidyalaya enthusiastically participated in the CBSE District Kalotsavam hosted by Kannur Sahodaya. And it was a proud moment for the school as many of our students showcased their talents across various categories and secured commendable positions. I feel honored to share the achievements of a few of our remarkable performers. Adya Suraj, class 9, secured 3rd position in English story writing. Iona KV, class 12, secured A grade in versification Malayalam. Devika NK, class 8, secured A grade in collage. Lakshmi Shaji, class 9, secured A grade in poster designing. Ananya Pradosh, class 9, secured A grade in versification Hindi. Aisha CVK, class 8, secured A grade in Arabic recitation. Amana Jinnah, class 11, secured A grade in recitation Hindi. Shivanya K, class 9, secured A grade in folk dance. Krishna Priya, class 9, secured A grade in Bharatanatyam. Aryan K. Biju, class 6, secured A grade in English elocution. I take this opportunity to congratulate all the participants for their hard work, enthusiasm, and achievements. We are immensely proud to highlight the exceptional achievements of Netik Sujit of class 8, who emerged as the state level winner in Kalaripayat. In service programs, our school got an opportunity to host Sahodaya Extemper competition on 25th and 26th October 2024. As a part of our commitment to continuous professional development and excellence in education, our Vidyalaya has taken significant steps in hosting and participating in CBPs. These programs, aligned with the guidelines of the CBSE, aim to enhance the pedagogical skills and subjective knowledge for educators. This year, our Vidyalaya had the privilege of hosting several capacity building programs, providing a valuable platform for educators to come together, exchange ideas and enhance teaching methodologies. Some of the noteworthy CBPs hosted by our Vidyalaya include CBP on strengthening of assessment and evaluation practices, CBP on life skills basic, CBP on life skills advanced, CBP on AI and robotics. Additionally, our teachers actively participated in various CBPs organized by COE Trivandrum. These programs have empowered our educators to implement innovative approaches in the classroom, ultimately benefiting our students and enhancing their learning experience. Enhancing digital infrastructure. This year, our school has taken significant strides in upgrading its infrastructure to meet modern educational demands. The computer lab has been fully equipped with 40 computers, ensuring seamless preparation and execution of the SAFL examination as per the guidelines of CBSE for classes 3rd, 5th and 8th. We extend our heartfelt gratitude to our visionary management for their unwavering support and commitment. National celebrations. Following the guidelines issued by the CBSE, our school enthusiastically participated in the Har Ghar Tiranga campaign, a government initiative aimed at fostering patriotism. Onam celebrations at our Vidyalaya were organized on a grand scale, bringing together the school community in the true spirit of joy, tradition and togetherness. A sumptuous Onam feast was served to all students, staff and guests, making it a memorable experience for everyone. The celebration was enriched by the vibrant cultural programs showcasing the essence of Kerala's heritage. On Gandhi Jayanti, our Vidyalaya paid tribute to the father of the nation through a meaningful assembly. The program included inspiring speeches, patriotic songs and activities aligned with Gandhiji's philosophy of community service and sharing. The school also organized a community food sharing program reflected these ideals. Teachers' Day was celebrated with great enthusiasm. A special assembly highlighted the importance of the day. As a part of the celebration, a student-teacher competition was held. Iona of 12th Science secured the first position and Shahama Shafiq of class 12th Science achieved the second position. Navaratri Puja, a celebration of divine grace and devotion, was offered in the Vidyalaya with utmost sacredness and favor. The 3 auspicious days of the festival were marked by Kanya Puja and the other rituals. Every child is a different kind of flower, and all together they make this world a beautiful garden. Children's Day was celebrated with a special assembly conducted by the teachers, followed by variety of programs. The entire school came alive with music and students got opportunity to dance to lively tunes showcasing their energy and happiness. Exploring beyond the classroom. As a part of the experiential learning, students visited the handloom and powerloom textiles industry in Areekode. The trip provided an insightful experience into the traditional and modern method of textile production. Several excursion and trips were organized. Classes 8th, 9th, 11th and 12th were taken to Mysore and Ooty. The trip was very well enjoyed by them as they got some respite from their busy schedule of learning. Classes 5th to 7th were taken to Bakel Fort, allowing the students to explore historical architecture and enjoy recreational outing. Class 1st to 4th were taken to Kannur Fort and Disney Waves. Pre-KG, LKG and UKG were taken to Snake Park and Chal Beach, providing the youngest learners with a blend of nature, exploration and outer enjoyment. Students were taken to experience a thrilling jumbo circus at Kannur Police Maidan. Our LKG and UKG students were taken on an enriching visit to the science park, allowing the young learners to explore scientific concepts. The tiny tots of our institution shone brightly throughout the year, engaging a variety of vibrant and enriching activities. They celebrated Colors Day with boundless enthusiasm, adorning themselves in themes, colors and activities that fostered creativity and a deeper understanding of the world around them. Their culture fair was evident in the charming fancy dress competition and other programs where they were captivated and everyone with their confidence, imagination and endearing performances. These experiences not only nurtured their innate talent but also laid a strong foundation of their holistic development. New appointments. We are pleased to welcome the following new teachers to our Vidyalayam. Their expertise and passion will undoubtedly contribute to enriching the learning experience of our students. Mrs. Risha R. Computer teacher, Mrs. P.K. Bijula, English teacher, Mrs. Monisha Mohan, Chemistry teacher, Mrs. Nithila P. Physics teacher, Mrs. Shweta Unikrishnan, Maths teacher, Mrs. Rafina Begum, English teacher, Mrs. Amia A. Librarian, Mr. Shahid E. PET. As a part of our commitment to the well-being of our students, an eye screening camp by Ahilya Foundation was organized to identify and address potential vision-related issues at an early stage. As a part of the rabies-free Kerala mission initiated by Government of Kerala, our students had the privilege to participate in an enlightening interactive session conducted by Dr. Vineet Sahadevan. Students had the opportunity to attend informative session led by Mr. Niyaz Kuloth, Excise Preventive Officer on the topic of drug abuse and illicit trafficking. Mrs. Sapna, Councillor from Procter & Gamble Health and Hygiene Care Limited, interacted with the girl students on the topic adolescence and hygiene. At our Vidyalaya, we believe in nurturing well-rounded individuals, focusing not only on academic excellence, but also on the holistic development of our students as envisioned in the NAP 2020. To this end, we provide a rich array of co-curricular opportunities through specialized clubs such as the English, Maths, Science clubs where students engage in creative and experimental learning. Additionally, our coaching programs in sports like football, karate, kho, as well as in dance and music, painting, etc. encourage physical fitness, artistic experience and leadership skills. These efforts are aimed at developing confident, capable learners who are prepared to excel in all aspects of life. Upcoming events: farewell for class 10th and 12th. Board exams for 10th and 12th will be starting in the month of February 2025. Jyoti Pradhan for classes 10th and 12th. Good parenting session for parents. Endowment prizes are sponsored by Mr. K.V. Vichumohan, Chairman, School Management Committee. Tunjatacharya Scholarship Award is sponsored by Mrs. Jayasri Ramachandran in the fond memory of her husband, late Mr. Ramachandran. They have donated an amount of rupees 5 lakhs for this purpose. About 35,000 rupees is being given towards scholarship every year from this. PTA. Sri P. Vijayan Nair, patron of the trust, in memory of late Bharathan Nair by the family members. In memory of late Dr. Leelavati. Sri P.K. Shankaran, retired from ISRO, instituted a cash prize in fond memory of Sri Koran Nair, proprietor of Lakshmi Bus Service, Chembaload. Sri K. Gangadharan, director of the trust. As we conclude another remarkable year at our Vidyalaya, I extend my heartfelt gratitude to everyone who has played an integral role in making this year memorable and successful. First and foremost, my sincere thanks to the management for their visionary leadership and unwavering support. Their commitment to academic excellence and holistic development has provided us with the resources and guidance necessary to foster an environment conducive to learning and growth. Thank you so much, sir. I also express my appreciation to the teachers for their consistent involvement and active collaboration. Their dedication to building strong and positive relationships between parents, teachers and students has been invaluable in ensuring the overall well-being and progress of our students. To the parents whose trust and support empower us to continuously strive for excellence, I extend my deepest gratitude. Your involvement in your children's education and constant encouragement motivate us to provide them with the best opportunities for growth and success. As we look ahead to another year, we remain steadfast in our commitment to nurturing young minds, shaping future leaders, and creating an atmosphere where every child can thrive. Together, as a united school community, we aim for even greater accomplishments. Thank you once again for your constant support and for being an essential part of our journey towards excellence. Wishing you all a wonderful day. Thank you so much. Jai Hind.
Thank you, ma'am, for the reflection of our achievement during the academic year